Hello world, welcome back to the conversation. I hope you wrote down your intentions and your desires from our last conversation like I asked you to. I have mine here. These are loads of intentions and desires that I have for myself, but before I write down anything, I always get into a mode where I'm coming from a humble place and I'm not just asking for things or trying to put out the craziest desires that I can think of. I'm actually putting out intentions and desires that are helpful in my growth and that add to my vision. So I always go back to the statement, I cannot have what I want, but I can experience what I have. It's a powerful statement, but broken down, it just teaches you to come from a humble place. Because when we are writing down these intentions and writing down our desires for what we want out of our lives, we go to a place beyond the stratosphere, which is what you should be doing, but we tend to forget to come from a humble place. So when I say you cannot have what you want, because the things that you want you have not yet attained, but I can experience what I have, and that's me being humble, me being grateful for the things that I do have in my life at this particular moment while I'm writing down these intentions and the desires that I want to bring into my life. Good way to start, get to a place where you are writing down the intentions and the desires that go hand in hand with your vision and with your goal. One, knowing who you are as a person. Two, being in a place of giving, because while you're writing, you have to think about why you're doing. Think about the causes and the effects, how it's going to affect the people around you, how your intentions are going to change the world. Hopefully your intentions are that great and that, that exponential, that they change the world, because that's what they should be doing. They should be helping and, showing love to everything and everyone out there in the world. Get to a point where you are letting things happen how they should, to a point where your intentions and your desires are that which is of your heart, but you're not attached to them. You have to get it to a state where you are knowing that everything is and will be as it should be, because this is how I have created it. We'll talk about detachment more in our next conversation, but right now I want to focus our hearts and our minds and on our intentions and on our desires. Like I stated in my very first introduction video, I want to inspire the masses through every outlet I could possibly reach. I know that within me I hold the power to encourage, I hold the power to inspire. I can change a person's outlook by having a conversation with them and showing them who they really are. My desires lie with my intentions. My desire is to change the world through conversation, through getting to know people, to get to a point where we're having chats with random people about things that matter in our lives, and we're actually listening to that person that's on the other side of us and not just waiting for that person to stop talking so we can continue to talk. With that, I couple my intention and my desire together, and it's ultimately using what I love to do, which is conversate, and it'll change the world because I want to do that and also be of service to someone else. That's my intention and my desire behind having these conversations with you. What drives you? What is that fire that burns inside that you know that you can do better than anyone else that God has given you? You know that talent, it's inside of you. You may not do it in public, but you do it alone. I want to know what that passion is, but I always want to make sure that we're coming from a humble place and that we are putting out intentions and desires that will ultimately help serve someone else. Remember, you cannot have what you want, but you can experience what you have. Stay inspired, my friends. I want to continue these conversations. I want to know what your intentions and desires are.